I'm a tank player, but off-rolling support in this game taught me one of the most important lessons about surviving dive.
Feeling fantastic.
So do you see here how the Angela has gone for the push onto the Lunar Snow to try and just isolate her, get her 1v1 so she can try and get the pick? Immediately after I saw that the Angela was going overhead, I've pulled back and peeled for my other support because I can't let her have that pick because it just changed the tides of the fight, because then it puts us a person down and that's not what we want. And then they're also gaining more ult charge towards the fight, and then they can try and do it again and loop onto the other supports. So here, because I was making sure that my other supports were both healed up, I didn't actually see that the Angela had looped up and over. And I'm going to quickly slow this down just briefly to show, like, this Angela gets a really good, like, play here. She pings both of us into the corner. This is my POV the entire time of being put into the corner. I can't really see. The Luna manages to escape out of the side. So I instinctively, while I was put into the corner, popped the recoil shield on Invisible Woman and fired the slow. So I can do damage back to the Angela and she gets slowed as well. So we'll play this through here. Go back onto my POV. Focusing my other support. Granted, she doesn't need the healing, but who knows if anybody else, like another diver or anything else, comes back through. But we peel for each other here, like just constantly shooting back and forth between each other. This is called patty caking. This is when two supports, or in this case 3, stay close enough to each other to sustain and peel for each other. So like the dive from the tank, or whether it be a DPS or whatever, is nullified and it takes away their win condition. Now, as a tank player myself, this is actually incredibly frustrating to deal with. So when our supports do this, it becomes really hard to secure kills in the backline, especially against triple support. But if a 2 support comp as well, if they do it correctly and they're like actively focusing on each other, you're going to have a difficult time trying to secure a pick. So the key takeaway that I wanted to give you guys here is always be focused on your other support. Granted, if you're solo queuing and you're in just say quick play or ranked in general, you're probably going to have a bit more of a difficult time having this to be able to happen, because a lot of people, they focus on themselves, and if they get dove, they panic, they run away, they don't focus on the other support or have the other support focus on excuse me, on them to keep them alive. So just always remember that your other support is your best defensive weapon when being dove. This is one of those small habits that makes a huge difference. Like once you start doing it consistently and you start adding it into your game and it becomes second nature, you'll find that you're surviving a lot more dives. And if you're queuing with any friends or you've got people who are in comms in game, you can try and like, you know, communicate this to them that like if you get dove, focus each other, like patty cake, healing, like so then you can survive the dive and to not panic and like run away and put themselves on an island. If you guys want to see gameplay like this live, I stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/GazPearson. And if this helped you out at all, drop the video a like and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.